Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Scrap Mechanic. It's trying to think. Let's do terrain, world name. Oh, private. Does it have multiplayer? I have no idea. I'll set this one as private for the time being. We're gonna call this one Dude. And we're gonna set the password as... Please. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, it does look like it has multiplayer. Awesome. Let's create this. I'll probably set up a multiplayer server at some point. I know my buddies C-Top and Blitzkriegler already have been playing it. The chances of me wrangling both or either of them, kind of unlikely. Did you know that if you put two toilet paper rolls on top of each other, it'll become a paper towel roll? Pardon? I don't know if that's like real life advice or in-game advice, and I'm having a hard time telling. I don't know. Well, either way, but it's effectively like a vehicle building sandboxy type game. And it looks like there's actually a lot of like fun things you can do. So far the music is great, the art looks great. Hi Mechanic, welcome to Scrap Mechanic Creative Mode. This is a great place to express your creativity and build the most amazing creations. Engineer, architect, both. Everything you need is already conveniently stacked in your inventory. A great way to start is by opening the Mechanic's Handbook, which you'll find in your hotbar. Follow the instructions for how to build a vehicle. It'll help you get comfortable with basic building system and will give you a great foundation on which to build your scrap mechanic skills. Got it. Alright, so Mechanic Handbook. Okay, WSD, Alt, camera in and out, jump, sprint, crouch, inventory, I. Hold and drag to the bar, hotbar, done. Okay, how to build a vehicle. Build a platform. Add what looks to be an engine, a seat. Okay. Place lift on the ground, then build base from blocks on lift as shown. Place the required bearings, wheels, driver's seat, and gas engine. Connect it all together using the connect tool. Okay. So... interesting. I gets it. Okay. Make sure all connections are exactly shown. Set all bearings to the correct rotation and start the engine. Endless vehicles can be built by following these basic steps, so keep experimenting. So yeah, we need to have the ability to steer, but we also need to have, you know, forward and backwards. Okay, this is really complicated looking. Good luck me! Alright, so first and foremost, we want to build a lift. What is this? Ah, this is the manual. Okay, so lift would be this thing. Let's go find like an open area on the ground that's pretty flat. Actually, that looks like a helipad looking thing. This game is really pretty and performs pretty well too. I don't want to build in the grass just because the grass is, well, grassy. It's going to get in the way. So yeah, building on this structure should afford me the freedom that I need. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's place the lift down and let's start building some blocks. You know what? Let's see what materials we've got around here. We've got tile block, concrete block, brick block. Don't we have, like, something a little bit more, I don't know, vehicle looking? Orange box. Alright, I like it. I am making this vehicle out of boxes. Wait, do it? How am I doing any of this? Whatever. Don't care. This is the orange box craft. Now, how do I get on top of this thing? That's an interesting question that I do not have answers for. Alright, well, whatever. Let's grab some stone blocks. Now, what we need to do is, how do we get the lift to lift? Let's go back to this and check. Okay, how to build this. Oh, up and down arrow keys will raise it. Raise and lower it. There we go. Okay. So I believe these are what? No, this is what I'm looking for. All right. So this sets rotation, I believe. So if I set one of these kind of in, symmetry is important. Kind of wish you could pull up like a grid or something. That looks about right. One more in. How do I get rid of them? I don't seem to be able to. How do I remove stuff? Maybe it's this thing? There we go. Now that's not it. Alright, let's go into inventory. Let's pull out tools. Sledgehammer, handbook, connection tool. What about deletion? What about get this out of here so I don't have to deal with it? Alright, you know what? I haven't tried... How high does it go up? Pretty high. But I gotta say, this is pretty great. Oh. Alright, well, that didn't work. Okay, up and down. How do I get rid of stuff? Let's get rid of this box, if I can. It's not working. Okay. Manual. Tell me how to delete. Hotbar, hold and drag, inventory. Question marks. Fell over, building, rotate. Okay, here we go. To place a part, select the building part and hotbar. Okay, to pick it up again, aim at the part and hold right mouse button. Alright, let's move the camera back in. Let's raise this up. There we go. Whoop, and that was too far. Okay, whatever. I suck at this. Oh, that's okay too. Alright, so this time let's not try and aim pure symmetry, because it's actually easier to figure out on this diagonal. Okay. Let's grab a square, just basic stone blocks, toss them on this. Hopefully stone is sufficient for structure. I want to drive around on the orange boxes, but I'd like to... There we go. Okay. Is that enough? No. Okay, we need at least one more stone. It might not be a bad idea to just make, like, swivelly orange boxes just because. But for now, this is close enough. So we're just making a basic car today, then I'll give my first impressions. Then we'll stop, and then we'll move on to the next thing and make more complicated stuff. I don't do a whole lot of sandbox games, but this actually looks like the sort of thing I would enjoy. This is really goofy. Alright, I'll put a winch under that if I need to, but for now, we need to get on top of our madcap vehicle here. Okay, how do we rotate? It's probably in the manual. Manual, how do you rotate stuff? Ah, Q, or Shift Q. Alright, so Q, this is kind of blindingly bright. You know what? Let's get in the center of this. Oh. My symmetry! It is ruined! These boxes do not allow for proper symmetry. Frustrating. You know what? Screw it. In that case, we're going to be over here. If I can't have symmetry, then nobody can. Stupid boxes. Okay, connection tool. So that's this thing. I'm not actually sure if that's a good idea. Let's check the guide first before we do anything. Okay. So we do have to connect the engine to the okay. All the wheels to the engine. Okay, got it. Huh. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get to those rotator thingies. Well, whatever. Let's just check the oh, nope. It gives me little oh. I just realized. Huh. There we go. Okay, you actually have to add rotators to get the wheels to even turn. Otherwise, they're just going to be there. I also just realized something bad. That's a noise. You don't want rotator. You don't want 4 rotators, otherwise this thing's not going to turn properly. The sound effect design is great, though. Okay, perfect. So in that case, no, we don't want to do that. It's going to be uneven. Okay. So let's raise this lowrider up. Looks like it is affected by physics, even while we're doing this. Oh, that's okay. So we've got those. We've got this. This one does not have a rotator, does it? Nope. Okay. So let's get that going. Wheels on the bus go shoopity-doopity. And I think we're going to be good. Okay. Now let's go back to the connector. So we want to connect those to that. Oh, shoot. I actually forgot to add rotators to these wheels in the back. I just kind of put them there. Yeah, they're just going to be static if that's the case. This begs the question, I might be able to actually make, like, box wheels. Oh, baby, I know what we're doing next. Okay. Let's get rid of the winch. That sounded great. Alright. Let's cross our fingers and hope we can drive. No. Okay. EDUs, gas engine, off. Let's just turn it up a little. Huh. Okay, clearly there's something about the connection tool that needs to be messed with. I see. So I believe now they're rotated properly, but we don't want them to be that direction. There we go. Okay. Now... do we want that? No. We want these to be synced up. So turn left, turn right. Ah, right. And we didn't actually connect the back wheels to the engine. I knew I'd made mistakes here. There we go. I think that works now. So let's drop our lift back down. Go back up. Mounting vehicles is surprisingly hard. What? This is comically pitiful. But I've managed to make a car! Alright, perfect! We can drive now! Unfortunately, it's backwards! Oh god! Whee! Okay, so if I want to turn one way versus the other, I pretty much have everything reversed. Alright, let's get off this crazy train. Change the rotational... No, nope, we don't want to do that. That's gonna... Oh. We'll change that, but... wheels on the bus go that... There we go. I knew there was something else that went wrong. Let's hop back on the winch. Jesus. That is like Nightmare Beast stuff when we hop in the lift. Because the ragdoll physics just go screwy. Alright, well, we have ourselves the orange box car. And we can drive now. It's... God, watching the character just... wobble around as we go is great. I love it. This thing does not have fine turning. Did we just lose a wheel? No. Oh, no. Oh, Bessie. Huh. Alright, let's get out. There we go. By the way, if you lose your creation, you can just do this. Works great, actually. So, near as far as I can tell, this is a vehicle I would never sell on the open market. That said, this is not the open market, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Luckily. If any of you guys would like to buy my car, please don't. Please don't. It is a bed of nightmares. Or something. I don't know. I love this. This is a great game. It comes out on January 20th, 21st on Steam. So if you guys want to pick it up, go check it out there. And, I guess otherwise, I highly recommend it, regardless of the price, even if I can't seem to drive for, any reason whatsoever. This is bad. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay. No, I love this. This is a great game. Audio design is great. Needs music, honestly. The lack of music is a little bad. But, I mean, visually it's great. Models are great. Mechanics are great. Runs like a dream. And so on and so forth. I can't wait to see what else they add to this game. It's really good. So, I recommend it. I think it's wonderful. So, with that, if you guys like this Impressions video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. I guess it's an Impressions tutorial. I don't even know. And if you want to see more, let me know and hit subscribe, because I'm going to probably do quite a lot of episodes on this thing. I do actually like sandbox games. I just very rarely get access to them in a timely fashion. So, you know what? This is a great thumbnail-y type thing. I don't even know how I would do it properly, just apart from, like, room. Oh god, the face we're putting on right now is amazing. It's just like, okay, let's get out of this. But yeah, so if you guys want to see more tutorials, let me know, and I will do more. I can't seem to walk properly anymore. I am now broken. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna sail off into the sunset. I wonder if it has something to do with my controller. Probably. Nope, I seem to be able to move now. I have no idea how this happened. Well, that's okay. So yeah, if you want to see more things, and if you want to know how to do something specific, let me know, and I'll try and figure it out. And if you have a creation that you want me to ride around in, I'm sure we can figure something else out like that too. Obviously, this is for the people that get access to the game in a week, but for now... Oh yeah. This guy's very intense about it. It's crashing. Oh, wait, we fixed it. Yes, all right. Let us drive into the sunset forever and enjoy things. So, well, this sunset tastes like dirt. All right, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. This game is great.